Journeys with Jordan the Lion begin now. Well, good morning, my friends. I thought this looked like the perfect setting to start with. Today is our first full day exploring in Sevilla. There is a ton to see and we're going to be here for a few days, so you're going to get a lot of videos. Now the first thing that we're going to go see is something that, I mean, we'll see some stuff along the way, but we're going to see somebody that's rather controversial these days. We're going to see a monument at Christopher Columbus. You know, like I said, I know he's controversial and there's, you know, a lot of bad rap attributed to Christopher Columbus, but I'm not here to rewrite history, and without Christopher Columbus, I very well would not be born in the United States, and we're here to see some history. Let's go see it. Now, the first thing I want to say is that Spanish culture is much different than probably what many of you have experienced, so I'm not here to criticize their culture, I'm here to take it in. So when you saw last night that I was eating, they did have bullheads on the wall because bullfighting is real here. And we're not going to a bullfight, but we're going to go see the Bullfighting Stadium. And like I said, I'm not here to criticize, I'm here to take in the culture, see how different things are, and hope you'll respect that. Now we get to see this guy in the daylight. Saw a little bit of this last night. Most of Poland, I wasn't able to use this camera. It was just so overcast that everything was coming out so dark. Happy to get to use this again. For my taste, it just does a much better job. I can't get over the beautiful architecture here. Just absolutely amazing. Take a look at this. This is actually the University of Sevilla. The entryway. Man, what a beauty. Oh wow, I live for seeing stuff like this. Look at all the details in here, all the artwork. This is amazing. Well, there it is, right there in front of us with a big old lion on top. It says Cristobal Colon at the very top. This is the monument to Christopher Columbus. Now look at that ship. I love that. Then on this side of the boat it says Isabel, and we'll fade up so you can see the Cristobal Colon up there. This one I kind of feel like we should do a little panoramic because there's stuff all the way around it. On the ship you can see, or maybe you can't see, but it says Fernando. And then right at the very top it says 1492. So now I'm gonna head off to the Plaza De Espana. We're gonna take a look at that. Now if you're wondering how I chose Sevilla, it was actually, I just started looking up every city in Spain and I thought, what would I like to see as my first city? And so to me, I mean, I felt like Madrid and Barcelona was just like so obvious and everybody's been there. I didn't want that to be my first experience, especially since I know they're huge tourist cities. So is Sevilla, but it was just so beautiful I had to come. And as far as first impressions of any city I've been to, Sevilla has probably the best I've ever had. From the moment I stepped out of the cab, I just was spellbound. I think this corner alone kinda sums it up. For an architecture fan like myself, this is just beautiful. Oh, take a look at this. Oh, wow. Take a look at that. That wasn't even our destination, but we're gonna see a lot of stuff like this that we just have to stop and see, so might as well. Oh, wow, take a look at this. I just love seeing these kind of statues. I love it. This must be a horse meetup. Inside this park, taking a little detour, I see a tomb or a bunch of statues in here. I want to take a look and see what they are. Wow. You can see Cupid. There's like a... looks like he's made out of black marble. Maybe one of the greatest monuments I've ever seen. And it's very detailed. It's incredible. So this is actually a monument to the writer, and I guess he did a lot of magazines and a lot of literature in his day. It's called the Glorietta of Gustavo Adolfo Bequia. So that's him. And then right here inside, people have left his writings. Alright, my friends, we're pretty close to Plaza De Espana, which was our goal. Now, we're gonna be here for a few days, but in Poland, I really just, worked myself to see as much as we could and film as much as we could. Here, it's gonna be a little bit more relaxed, which I'm looking forward to. I'll be able to take more time at places and just kind of relax and take in the atmosphere. I'll tell you this, as a male, I've noticed some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen are here in this city. So I think this little pathway will dump us out where we wanted to be. Right out through the park. Yes, indeed. All right, you guys ready for what you're about to see? If you look straight down there, it looks like you can rent a boat and take it around, do a little gondola ride around here. Well, not specifically a gondola, but the same idea, you know what I mean. The romantic ride around the plaza, under the bridges over here. Yeah, look at the detail on here. Absolutely unbelievable. Every single little pathway or every single little section is different. And it looks like there's some Spanish heroes busts up here. Now you pretty much have to assume that every one of these tells the history, I would assume. Look at this bridge, isn't this great? One of the most beautiful I've ever seen. You can see the tiling all the way across it. Now it looks like inside here, right off to this side is the military museum. Everybody seems to be working their way up here. Let's see what's up here. Pretty amazing staircase. Looks like you can go up. Let's do it. Let's go look around. Oh, if nothing else, I think it's just a great view. I'll take it. See, they have this all fenced off. No big deal. Ah, totally worth it. All right, let's go across the bridge. Alright, if you guys aren't loving this view, I don't think I know you. Let's take a little panoramic here, just so you guys can kind of see what we're looking at. Alright, let's work our way over these stairs and let's see what's over here. Wow! Magnificent! Alright, since that guy was cool enough to demonstrate the castanets and they were wood, I went ahead and bought some, so some of you Lionhearts are going to be getting a pair of castanets as well as some of the fans from Sevilla that I bought. I just almost can't get over how beautiful this plaza is. Sorry to keep harping on it, but dang. And I'm still just blown away by all of these. I mean, they go all the way around the entire plaza, so. So now I want to go roam through a park that's pretty close to here because it says that they have some really nice landscaping, a lot of monuments and statues, and I've just found that sometimes when you roam through the parks you see some of the coolest stuff in the city that you probably wouldn't have found otherwise. Oh, here's the one for Madrid. Oh, take a look at that. That green balcony up there. Looks like a lot of people are up there taking pictures, so let's go take a look, huh? Alright, back down. That was great. Wow. One of the most incredible plazas I've ever been in. Hands down. Let's go to the park. Not bad. Not bad at all. One last amazing view. Now we've pretty much made it to every side of this place. Alright, let's check out this statue on the other side of our buddy here. It says Aníbal González Alvarez Osorio. Huh. Good statue. Don't be surprised if you see me buy a hat while we're here, it's pretty hot. So one of the other reasons that I chose Sevilla was years ago when I started getting into sort of French and Spanish music, there was a song called Andalusia that I was a big fan of, and Sevilla is in Andalusia, so I figured that was a good sign. Oh, look at this. And if I'm not mistaken, the Andalusia song was by Pink Martini if you wanted to hear it. Let's go take, oh wow, God, this is amazing. Look at this. See, I just found this in the park. Never would have found this otherwise. Even the fountain, take a look at the fountain. The beauty of parks when you're traveling is, you know, obviously nature, but it's also good shade. It's also free, and like I said, you just never ever know what you'll run into in a great park in a great city. So let's check this out. Oh, look in the center. You can see the little ones. The little yellow ones. About to hop into the water. Oh, look, they kind of commandeered this little island. Duck Island. Oh, this gazebo's kind of built in a Moorish style. I always love seeing that. Such great architecture here. It's even got a little bench in there you can hang out and rest. Probably great for photos too. Okay, now we're working our way into another section of the park. This section looks really good. I want to show you the statue that's over here that I noticed. Oh man, those trees. Here she is. And then I wanted to work our way over here because it looks like a statue garden. So since they have it configured into a little maze, I think we should just follow the maze. Probably a little bit better weather, these flowers would be a little bit more beautiful right here, but let's work our way over to her. And now this one, Glorieta de Masi Prats. Looks like some scavengers have taken some of the seating tiles. Not me though, I haven't. What is that, a wizard? Even tucked way back in the corner and nobody could see it unless you were looking for it, I found this. Look at all the carriages. There's like 3 of them intersecting right, no, 4 of them. You know, this is unreal. I almost can't believe how beautiful this is in person. I can't believe I'm standing here seeing this. I just want to go over here and see the water. Good timing. And we actually want to work our way all the way down there. If you can see that right there, that's where we're headed next. It's called the Golden Tower. Actually, you know what? Let's get something to eat and then we'll go hit the Golden Tower. I haven't eaten yet. And you know, Spain and its food. Wow, take a look at that. Whoa. Let's see if we can take a picture of the front of the building. Man, look at that. Look how extravagant that is. I believe this is a government building. I mean, I definitely asked before I took a photo because sometimes you go places and they're like, nope, you can't take a photo of like a consulate. Man, look how beautiful this is. Cut through here to get something to eat. I see some restaurants on the other side of here. Not a bad first day roaming around, huh? Oh, see, like I said, never know what you'll find. Great statue right here. See, I'm a firm believer of whatever detours my brain tells me I should take, there's always a reason. This is Cayetana Fitzjames Stewart de Cuesa de Alba. And through the trellis. Oh, take a look here. I love it. It's like lounging there naked getting a sun bath. I keep thinking every time I come upon a fountain like this, I'm like, I just want to dive in right now. So I think I found where I want to eat, right here. I had to switch restaurants because the other place was closed. Their kitchen was closed. Alright, I got my sangria and I ordered a chicken curry. Look at that, there's my curry. It's only €4, so I ordered, since this is the tapas, I ordered a tapas of abodingas, which is like meatballs with Parmesan. It looked really good. Almost every table here had it, so I decided to add it to mine too. That might be the best chicken curry and couscous I've ever had. Unbelievably good for €4. That's like, $5.50, $6. And there's round 2. Well, I finished the food, still working on the sangria, but I don't have one complaint with this meal. It was amazing. Well, I just had one of the funnier moments I've ever had on a trip. I was paying my bill, and sitting right next to me, there was a table of 2 couples. They were both in their 70s, and they were, they were yucking it up, laughing their whole meal and everything. And when I went to pay, I was talking to the waitress, and all of a sudden, as I'm paying, that table shouts to the waitress, "Me gusta marijuana." And the waitress goes, "See." I go, "Wait a minute, what is that legal here?" And she goes, "See, how do you say it in the United States?" I go, "Marijuana?" And she goes, "Yeah." I was like, holy cow, I would have never guessed that like this table of 4 70-year-olds would be now like laughing and talking about it for the next 5 minutes as to how they could get it. I could translate in Spanish that they were going like, "Wow, where can we find it?" I was like, unbelievable. You never know what you'll hear when you're just like kind of eavesdropping on tables sometimes. They said it pretty loud, so it was pretty, everybody could hear it. Everybody was laughing about it. Time to buy you guys some souvenirs. What do you say? Okay, let's head over to the Gold Tower. It may sound like I have horses following me around for the rest of this trip because, the rest of today, because I bought a handful of castanets because they were just too cool. I'm going to be mailing them out to you guys. They were just amazing. Hand-painted, wood, beautiful. So this is going to be our last stop today because I have plans for tonight, which you guys will see tomorrow. You're a part of it, so be worth it. There she is. I kind of tried to show it to you when I arrived, but sun just was not working in our favor, so plus it was closed, so now we'll go take a tour. I think it's only like €3, so I saw somebody online complaining about it. They're like, not very good value for €3. I'm like, if you get to go inside, it's worth it for me. For €3, it's worth it. Man, this architecture is just unbelievable. If you look all the way at the top, and kind of hanging off the side over here, like yellow cannons. There's one right up here too, kind of up by the flag. I had to get one more full view from the other side before we go and get inside of there. And if you can tell, the very, very top, the dome is gold. So the interesting story to this tower is that it was built in the 13th century, and originally it was part of like the military defense system, and then in the Middle Ages they turned it into a prison. Now, why they call it the Gold Tower is because apparently the building materials that they use to make this, when it reflects off of the river over here, it leaves like a gold shadow into the river, so they called it the Gold Tower. Now it's divided into 3 different levels, so we're gonna go and see whatever they'll let you see. What do you say? Who's in? Cannon. Oh, never mind, it's free on Monday. So when you first walk in, I'll tell you a little bit of the history right here. And that's who originally created it. Alfonso the 13th? Let's go. What a great stairwell, huh? Okay, here's the first floor. Looks like it's part part museum, like art museum. Wow. So, come on Mondays apparently. Probably hard to see, but they have kind of etchings in the window here. Wow, way cool. Somebody left their megaphone. Looks like it's all part of their Spanish fleet history. Fascinating, look at that. Can you imagine riding around on one of those things? That's pirate life, baby. For real. So you guys have got to look at the water now, but it used to look like that. Whoa. We're only on the first floor and this thing is just incredible. Oh, this room's gonna be great. Look, first you got the wheel up here. It says La Casa Real de Sevilla, the royal house in Seville. There's like a safe, it looks like, or a big cabinet, royal cabinet. And then you have another ship reproduction here. But then you have the front of the ship, like the maiden of the ship. Maybe that's a little bit better view of her from this side. Okay, on to the second floor. Let's go up. I haven't conquered my fear of heights, but when you have enclosed stairs, it helps. So it looks like the second floor is closed. Ah, there it is. Pretty windy up here, and this is as far as I can get in. You can tell they have a barrier here that goes all the way around. It is insanely windy up here. Let's get a few different views of the city, a few different sides. So it goes up one more level, but I'm gonna save that for our very last shot after I say goodbye. All right, gang, like I said, we're gonna call it a day from here. I wanted to thank Scotty Harbin Burnett, Marianne Bazinet, Crystal Ross, Francis O'Connor for all making contributions to my channel. Thank you all for caring, helping for all of us to see more, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow, but actually tonight. Goodbye.